Hello again, friends. I hope you guys are having a lovely evening. I am back again to show you guys one of the Christmas mini journals that I made, and my intention was to show you both of them in one video, but the sister journal to this one, which is this guy right here, I'll show you a sneak peek. This one is called Mary, and this one is called Joy, and I'm calling these guys sisters since they both sort of have feminine names. Of course, this one seems chunky because I took everything out of her. I'm doing a few things different with this one, so she's sort of being renovated, so to speak. So this one it was done, but now it's not done. So I will come back in a couple of days to show you guys this one. So today I am just going to show you Mary. So this is a miniature journal that I've created, and it measures approximately 5 3/4 inches wide by 7.5 inches long. It's a soft cover that I've created out of a manila envelope, and I've covered it with this fabric. This came off of this clip here. And of course I've added a charm to this because I just can't stop with the charms. So I've covered a manila envelope with this fabric, which is a fat quarter that I got from Walmart. I don't know if you guys Walmarts are carrying these, but my Walmart this year had these really fantastic seasonal fat quarters that they were selling for 97 cents, and so I of course grabbed quite a few of those. This one's really cute. It's got these like postage images and really pretty little Christmas images on it. It has a sari silk closure, and I'll just undo that so I can show you what I've done on the cover. So that wraps around a couple of times. I did try to add middle corners to these, but since it's a thinner journal, I don't have the right size middle corners for those. But it is quite sturdy, and I've done sewing these decorative stitches along the edges, so it's not going to come apart. So I've layered on the front cover. There's burlap on the bottom, this white burlap. There is some coffee stained cheesecloth, some tea dyed lace. There is this really pretty like metallic threaded, I'm not sure what type of fabric it is, but I got it from Dolly. Thank you so much, Dolly. It's gorgeous. There's this really pretty lace fabric that I believe I got from Terry. Thank you, Terry, so much. It's so pretty, and I really enjoyed working with this because it frays beautifully when you cut it. And so I've layered all of that up, and then on top there is this free printable that I've inked up and sewn on the top. And then I've got these coffee dyed appliques and buttons, and then I've added this this acetate and foiled piece along the top. And I wanted to leave the little Santa Claus poking out from the bottom. I just thought it was so funny. And it's bound with hemp, as I always use, but I wanted to, sorry about the glare from the lamp, you guys. But I've layered some, it's going to be kind of hard for you to see. Let's see if I can get it to focus. But I've layered some metallic ribbon stuff underneath the lace. And this is some of the lace that I got from Neri in her Destash. That's DCScrappinRooster. Didn't mess it up this time. And for the charm, which is, as always, detachable, I just I did a smaller hole and put a larger jump ring in here, and then I did a smaller chunky charm. So there is the Tim Holtz token that says Merry, some miniature bells, there's a little Christmas light, there's a few beaded charms with some glass beads, some wooden beads, Tim Holtz pine cone, some more beads. There is another one of these vintage little wooden Christmas ornaments. I thought he was cute. He looks like he was maybe at some point carrying something. And then this at the bottom here, I got a whole bag of these guys at the flea market last year, and they were handmade Christmas ornaments. That's what the lady told me, and they do look handmade. And I think, I'm not sure what they used, maybe resin of some sort, and they've inlaid these glass mosaic pieces, which I thought were so beautiful. And so all I did was I cut this ribbon off and tied a bow with it, and added a jump ring to it, and added it at the bottom. And it's kind of heavy, but I thought it was so pretty hanging on the bottom of the charm. So anyway, that's the charm. So let's get into the journal, because it's already 6 minutes and it's going to end up being a 30-minute video for a mini journal. So this is Mary. So inside, I've just covered the inside cover with some scrapbooking paper, and I've just used a plethora of different types of scrapbooking papers and such in here. So all different collections, just a lot of stuff I had in my stash and such. So there's a library pocket, and I've decoupaged a napkin onto the whole pocket here. Of course, there's a title tag with the date, and I've signed the back. And then here is the library card with the little poem that I did that I talked about in my previous video. This one is titled A Merry Merry Christmas Day. All of the Tim Holtz stickers that I used throughout this journal, and any type of ephemera, I tried to use a lot of things that reference the word Merry, since that is the title of this journal. So the poem says, Santa gave me these merry bells, silver bells, tidings of Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, sir. Saint Nick went merrily on his way. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. I have a lot of fun with those. So here's the first page. Got a paper clip with some charms, and I've added in one of these vintage postcards that I found. Here's the time card, and I've just got a little Dear Brad here with a piece of ribbon, and on the other side I've got a stamped piece of muslin. This is some of that stationery paper. This is a vintage page from a cross-stitching book, and it was the 12 Days of Christmas. So here's the first one. This is some, goodness, I am just so absent-minded these days, you guys. Parchment paper. This is parchment paper sewn along the edge, and I have done stamping, and this says, we wish you a Merry Christmas. This side, this is a piece of acetate I've made into a tuck, and I've got a tag that says, and the story begins, with some seam binding, the bow. Got that stamp from Dolly. Thank you so much, Dolly. I love that stamp. Here is a vintage golden book page. We've just got a little bit of detail at the top here, merry and bright. It's a little tuck spot here with some list pad paper, coffee dyed paper, Noel. There's a little book page here with a tuck spot, and there's a tag, and then another little sheet of notepad paper. I loved this image. There's a door that says coal cellar. Some craft paper with foiling and some decorative edge punching. Some more stamping. It's that Dollar Tree doily. This is some vintage music paper. This is parchment paper. I've done, that's coffee dyed. And I've ruffled it along the edge. Some vellum. We're sewing on the edges. There's a little bag here, and it is gusseted, so I sewed the edges, and tucked inside is just this notepad paper with the really cute retro Santa. Let it snow. It's just some craft paper. A little beaded charm here, and I've done a few of these layered mixed media tags. So it's got a decoupage napkin on it. So file folder tag is the base. Layered some of that really pretty fabric from Dolly, some eyelash trim. I've got a wooden veneer star here, a little banner that says Wonder of Wonders, seam binding bow, and the back I've got layered some coffee dyed lined paper so that you have some space to write. This is some children's Christmas music. Some ledger paper with stamping and a fold out. And on the other side, I just stuck this in here today because I just found these for 25 cents. 2 different decks of cards with these gorgeous vintage winter images on them. This is a Christmas card. And on the back I've got a layered fabric pocket. Isn't he adorable? I love these polar bear list pad pages. And then just a little thing. And then I've got that one. The first one was the doe, and here's the stag, little Brad. And there's a piece of lace, a little piece of fabric from the front, and then a piece of ribbon that says Merry Christmas. Just little banners. This is some coffee dyed and stamped paper. This is April's Potocolope version 2.0. And so in the front pocket, I've got a Project Life journaling card, a piece of 7 Gypsies Christmas ephemera. And you open it up, and inside another piece of 7 Gypsies ephemera, and I've just sewn it around, added a little tab, and backed it with ledger paper. The tab I just added so you can pull it out of the pocket easily. I can get it back in there. And then another thing I've done too is, instead of gluing the whole back down, I've just glued it down so that it also makes a secret little pocket behind here. And I added a little muslin tab to it. This is a piece of the Tim Holtz Christmas ephemera that I've backed with coffee dyed paper. And so that is a little secret tuck spot behind there. And then the paper clip just helps to hold it closed. Here's a larger tuck spot. This is some really cool ribbon that April sent to me. I think she got it at an estate sale. Another Project Life card. And a little homemade tag. Coffee dyed paper. There's a little glassine bag with some stamped muslin pieces in it. This is from a Christmas book. A little bag of coal there, or toys or something. This is some vintage Christmas wrapping paper. This is more of that stuff, part of the stuff that I got from the library. More coffee dyed parchment paper. It's a little partial page here with a tuck spot, and this is a little booklet that I made with just different pieces of paper, and I've done a little bit of mixed media layering on the front. So I've sewn the top together with some lace. This is more of that beautiful lace from Neary. So there's some burlap, some of that fabric from Dolly, and then there's a little wooden tree. And then I just took a little sequin star and glued it at the top, so it's like a little star at the top of the tree. Isn't that cute? I just thought it was so adorable. I'm definitely going to have to make some more of those. I think that they would be so cute in Happy Mail. Little sticker here on this music paper. Some burlap and stuff layered there. Little Project Life. Oh, no, this is part of the paper kit. Sorry. It's just paper clipped to the top of the page. This is the middle of the signature, and what I've done on this side is, this is one of the green dyed index cards that I made for the garden grimoire. Actually, I had left over, so I've just layered some scrapbooking paper on the front, and I've made a little flip, so it flips open for some secret writing space, and I've just notched it just a tiny bit so that it's easier to tuck behind this button here. So you just kind of stick your finger in there to open it up, and then you fold it just a tiny bit to tuck it right back under that button. And then it opens up to this vintage black and white photo of ice skating at dusk. I believe it says McLean, sorry. And I'm not even sure where that is. It came from a book that I have. This piece of lace came from Kim. Thank you so much. There's a little bulb pin with a bell, some paper, and Tim Holtz ephemera. Warm wishes. Some pom-poms. Here's a top tuck that I've made just by layering some pieces I fussy cut from paper. There's little tickets, more tickets. I love these stamps so much. These are those little woodland creature stamps that I got from Kim a long time ago. So this is a Project Life card, and then a Tim Holtz little vocabulary card. I'll get it right. More parchment paper ruffles. This is a little envelope that I made from some Christmas tissue paper, and I've layered it onto some sewing pattern paper to make it more sturdy. Project Life card, and I've added a little button here, and so it's got a little journaling card on the inside with a little tab so you can pull it out. It's the other side of that book page. This is the other one of those vintage playing cards that I found today. Little heart paper clip and a little flip out here. 'Tis the season stamp. See if I can get it right this time, you guys. Yay, I did it. It's the other side of that. Rudolph list pad paper and graphic 45. Gorgeous journaling card. It's part of their newest collection this year. This is K & Company piece of ephemera. I got these at Tuesday morning last Christmas time. Little sticker there. Some layering. This is the other side of that Christmas card. And on this side I've done more layering of a fabric pocket. So more fabric from Dolly and Terry. 7 Gypsies. This is just a little cutout. I've got a little safety pin here with a wish charm. This is a tag that I made, and I was inspired by Kim with all of the gorgeous tags that she makes. So I've just layered a bunch of laces here, decoupaged on this file folder tag, and layered some coffee dyed paper on the back. Some ledger paper. Another Tim Holtz vocabulary card. Some sewing on the edges. Some charms here. And then this is another one of the mixed media tags that I made. It's a beautiful napkin here that I decoupaged. Some sewing, burlap, and lace. And then I added this bling and coffee dyed paper on the back. That children's music paper, Winter Wonderland on craft paper. Other side of the bag with just some list pad paper inside. And get it in there. This is a side tuck with a larger journaling card backed with some ledger paper and sewing detail. The other side, there is the paper clip I've altered with some sari silk made into a bow, and this is a little snowflake button. I was inspired by my friend Priscilla, who has ReleasetheCraftin on YouTube. You guys should definitely check out her video that she made where she shows you how to use shank buttons to alter paper clips. She has some really fantastic tips in that video about using buttons with large shanks on them, so you guys please check her out. I'll link that down below so you guys can see about that. And here's another little Christmas card, little Christmas playing card that I found. These I got at Dollar General. They had some cute ones I found this year. I've never seen them at Dollar General before. Just done a little bit of collaging down here with some stickers and washi tape and little blinks. Some vellum, or that awesome crunchy parchment. March of the Toys is this music piece. Some more stamping. This is another one of those gift card tags with some gold eyelash trim and just some little ribbons. And inside, just a little tag that I made. I've layered, this is some different Christmassy foiled gift wrapping tissue. Little Santa. And this is a grid. This is a graph index card. Sorry. And then I've just stapled some candy cane ribbon. I'll get it right, you guys. Sorry. This paper clip with a little Tim Holtz pine cone and an itty bitty bell. It's the other side of that book page. And this side is a pocket with some lace. And I just got another of those really cute retro Santa papers. And then this is a file folder that I made, and I'll show you what I did. So these are file folders, and I just took whole file folders, and this is how I made these mixed media tags too. I just took whole file folders and took whole napkins. Here's the napkins that I used. I got these at Tuesday morning. These are absolutely stunning right here. These are my favorite ones. So I took a few Christmas napkins, folded out the whole napkin, and just decoupaged the entire file folder. And then, so I'm cutting them down as I need them. And in Happy Meals and things, I've been sent miniature file folders, and so I like to keep them and use them as templates. So that's basically how I made this. So I just cut it out of the larger file folders that I decoupaged the napkins onto. So in this little file folder, I just I added a little Tim Holtz Chit Chat seasonal sticker here. Sorry, you guys. Let me tap. Goodness gracious, let me have a sip of water. I am so sorry. I'm telling you, I'll get over this sickness soon enough. So inside, I've tucked in some little pieces of ephemera for you to have to decorate your journal with. This is some of the vintage finds. Some are new. This is from the Kane Company ephemera pack. Different pieces of ephemera that I have. Another vintage piece from the library. Kane Company piece. This is 7 Gypsies. Another old gift tag, and then another of these. Just some random little pieces that you can use to help decorate your journal with. And so I just tucked them all inside of this adorable miniature file folder for you. Sorry about my stumbling, you guys. It's kind of embarrassing, but it is what it is, you know. I've been sick, you guys, and I can't help it. Yeah, so there's a little banner tuck here. Baby, it's cold outside. I love this little snow globe journaling card. Sorry about that shadow. There's a little banner sticker here with these cute little star things. I don't know what they're called. They're like grommets. Parchment. Some stamping. This is the other side of that vintage cross-stitch paper. And I've done a tuck spot. This is another altered paper clip that I've done. Made a sari silk bow, and then on the other side I've added this medallion and a large Christmas tree sequin, and then a Tim Holtz little chit chat sticker if I can get it to focus. I'm sorry. I guess it doesn't want to focus on that. It's not pretty enough, I guess. And tucked inside of the pocket is a Project Life card. This is the other side of the time card. There's a little Santa sticker and stamp here. And the last page is just little canvas tags I've been making. It says, "May all your Christmas dreams come true." The Tim Holtz token charm, 25. Little bowl pin with beads. And then on the back cover, this is the clip that these buttons came off of. I just need to tighten the jump ring here. It's got a little bell on it too. And so I've made a little pocket out of burlap and crochet trim. And tucked in the back, I've just added a little glassine bag with some extra little bits for you. So there's a blank tag, an extra little decoupage tag, 2 vintage gift tags, and then some tickets that you can use for whatever you wish. You don't have to use them in this journal, of course. So just tucked that in the little pocket here. And then, of course, since I made it out of an envelope, I wanted to utilize the flap in the pocket in the back. So just lined some lace here, and I've lined the inside back of the pocket with some really cool holographic gold paper, and tucked inside of there, see, it's a very large pocket, so you can get a lot of stuff in there. I thought it would be cool to be able to add your photos and your extra pieces as you're working in your journal. So tucked inside of the back is a mini coin envelope tied up with this green jute twine, and inside of that I've just thrown in all of these little different colors of snowflake die cuts that you can use to decorate your journal or use in other Christmas projects as you wish. And so that's that. This is a punch out from a Martha Stewart punch that I did. And so that's that, you guys. Another long video. Yay! You guys know I'm just long-winded, I guess. This is Mary. I hope that you liked her. She is one of the Christmas mini sister journals. And like I said, I will be showing you Joy, her sister, in the next couple of days. So if you have any questions, as always, please do not hesitate to ask. And please let me know what you thought of her. And I will see you guys soon. Until then, spread the love. I hope that you have a wonderful evening or morning wherever you are in the world. Bye.